And the Black Knights will put total leather to
All right, here we go.
And he takes this from
inside. Can run this back. Nope, ain't running back.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage.
Shout out to them Cedar Press hard hitters for the last win that they just got. Shout out to him for an undefeated season.
He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal.
Turning it on! The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Got the first down and still on his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Leaves it with the back. Got enough space. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. So the Army Black Knights offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The option look. Now the toss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Just going to keep it after the snap. Oh, he's got some space. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Now, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Can't get him to the ground. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. And the Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Goes to the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Shannon. He'll off one deep down the left side. He makes a grab. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Here we go, here we go. With the run on 1st and goal. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll run play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, you got to get the football offense. Very lucky to get that football.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They try to pop a run on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Going to run it. It's Aikens. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it. It's Aikens. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Line is set on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Finds this big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Rushes on him, and the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. Looking downfield, it's Shannon. Oh, they're after him. Looking for the goal line. And the defense makes the stand. Never got close to the goal line, and they'll turn it over on downs. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the right. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. To the air on first down. Fires on the move. On target to the left. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step 1, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Black Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 45. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Give to the back. He breaks a tackle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Nice play by the defense.
He's going for the goal line. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on fourth down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front.
Another ball is knocked free. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15.
Whew, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into.
Breaks into the open. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
On third down, he drops the throw. Hauls it in. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Black Knights have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is, because this offense is just struggling in the passing.
Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Boston throw again. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He now has 110 yards rushing, and what a season he's putting together, well on his way to a 1,500-yard campaign. Might as well give it to him again. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense is aggressive on fourth down. 2 for 3 so far today, and they're still on the field. grab near the marker. It's Benson. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Black Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really get...
Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. And the Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that...
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
One more play to pad the stats. Fake spike now looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were fast.